Hello, it's Sheena Joy, and I'm happy to be here with you today. I'm going to create a birthday card for my mother today. Her birthday was January 18th, and my mom had passed away about 2.5 years ago. And so I wanted to honor her birthday, and so I think it's a good way to do it is to make her a birthday card. And of course I have to use florals because my mother really loved florals, and whenever, I think she instilled that love of flowers in me. So so I had received this the other day, the Single Roses Steel Craft die from Simon Says Stamp. So I'm going to be using these. I'm going to use the dies on this craft foam, and then I'm going to make them into stamps. So I'm just going to bring this die closer to you for those of you that don't have this die, or were just kind of wondering what it looked like up close. Alright, so I'm going to cut that with my Cuttle Bug. And if you have a Cuttle Bug, the sandwich I'm using, of course, is A, B, and C. And also because they're kind of intricate, I'm going to use a metal adapter plate. Alright, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, you can see that I have the Fun Foam die cut pieces out, and they're really pretty and they cut really well. I tried using the plates without the metal adapter plate before, and I suggest using that, or if you like your own personal shim, whatever you prefer, but that's what works for me. So I did already try this technique. I tried it the other night when I first got these dies, and I attached them to my acrylic blocks. I kind of doubled them just because well, there was just a lot of room. So and I have this large one already mounted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some on this acrylic block. I'm going to attach the small one, the small leaves, and I'm going to cut just a small, like a single leaf from this little cluster, and I'm going to attach it using my crafter's tape. Alright, so what I'm going to use to stamp with is I'm going to use these Altenew ink pads, and they're just the minis, and they come in one package. I think they're called Red Cosmos. And what I did the other night was I did a little swatch of what each color looked like on craft paper, because that's what I want to use is craft. And this is Nina craft paper. So alright, so just using that as my guide, I'm going to use a stamp on my piece of craft paper. This is going to be the front panel, obviously, and it's cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And also for the leaves, I'm using Lawn Fawn freshly cut grass ink pad. And just a note is I tried pigment ink pads. They didn't work for me. The dyeing pads work best for me. So alright, so that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to just do some stamping with these self-made craft stamps. Okay. So the stamping is done now, and I just love how the colors turned out. I'm going to just bring it a bit closer for you. You can see I really smudged my fingers here, but that's no worries. And so I really love all the colors, and I'm glad I did those swatches to see which colors I liked of those 4 red toned inks. So what I'm going to do next is I'm taking this Crafted Desert Divas fancy frames. I'm getting this scalloped edge die, and I'm going to cut that out now. So that's what I'm going to do now using my Cuttlebug. And I didn't have to use my metal adapter plate for this fancy frame die, just because the paper actually doesn't need it. So this is what it looks like now, and I'm going to take these plates away, take the die away. I just want to show you the detail of those fancy frame dies. And you see how it has a scalloped edge, and I love along the scalloped edge there's these just this little detail of like stitching, and just so pretty. And I use it a lot with flowers because I feel it has such a feminine feel, and like I had mentioned, my mom really loved flowers and she loved greens. And I'm going to heat emboss on this, and what I'm going to heat emboss is birthday wishes. This is from the Altenew birthday wishes stamp set, and also from the Simon Says Stamp Hello Friends stamp set. I'm going to say love you. So I already have those sentiments mounted on their acrylic blocks, and then I'm going to use Versamark. I'm going to use embossing powder in super fine detail white. This is by Ranger. Alright, so I'm going to do that now. Okay. So the white embossing is done. It says birthday wishes, love you. And with the flowers, and it's both of those sentiments have a really beautiful soft script. And so I think it's just all very fitting. My mother was a very feminine woman, and just so beautiful. And also, I really love how white looks with craft paper. I love that combo. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Sakura Jelly Roll pen. It's in white, and I'm going to just make small dots around all the leaves. So I have the white dots around the leaves, and also in addition is I stamped and heat embossed these little hearts, and I got the little heart from this Here Art set I have. It's well loved, as you can see, one of my first stamp sets. So I always like that little heart, and so I used that. And I just thought to tie in more with the white and just with love. And alright, so what I'm going to do next is I have a white card base, and this is cut to 11 by 4 1/4. I'm going to score it in half, adhere my main panel on there, and then I'm going to take these gorgeous sequins from Kennedy Grace Creations, and this color is called Frosted Cupcakes, and I'm going to embellish with these sequins. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, I have added all the sequins I wanted to add, and I love how the card came out. This is for my mom, Marilyn Catherine Nicholas. A beautiful card for a beautiful woman. And I hope you all enjoyed watching the video, and subscribe if you haven't, and press like if you like the video. Also, I'll put my social media links below, and I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having a great day. Okay, thanks. Bye.